5, 10, 11, 15, and 7 for Kiltz. This is the Fertile Fireside Chat. The fire's over there. I kind of moved my whole studio around. I got my crazy painting canvas behind me, and we're talking about everything related to fertility. Nofs, good morning. How's everyone doing today? This is the Fertile Fireside Chat. But ultimately, everything I talk about on the fertility side, by the way, is the same for everything else in our lives, right? Carnival Rosie, good afternoon. Stressful situation, I'm being able to get pregnant. I have taken Clomid, Letrozole, and nothing has worked. Mrs. Miller 21. Well, don't give up. Faith every day, all the way. You can never, ever, ever give up in this journey. Just can't. You can't, right? We need lots of positivity in this world. Good morning from Madeline from Philadelphia. Amazon, get the Family Building Guide. The new version's coming out. We talk about everything from Western medicine to Eastern medicine, from everything from carnivore, keto, paleo, Mediterranean, even for the vegan vegetarians. It can be done, right? Listen, this is it, right? Opinion on hormonal IUD, 28-year-old female. I think the hormonal IUD is reasonable. Look, everything has some risk. You need to manage and determine the risk you're willing to take. The hormonal IUD with progesterone is a great method for birth control. The risk of infection is small. But each person has to individually decide for themselves, right? Seeing why now we have a beautiful baby boy, 7 months old. Awesome. Ama Bile, awesome. Good morning. Take to help with nausea and vomiting, currently 5 weeks 3. Most important part of nausea and vomiting is fasting. Fasting is lasting. You got to it's time. Your body's trying to protect you from all the nausea and vomiting. It's trying to say, don't eat those carbohydrates. Don't eat the plants. The plants are deadly. I'm a big reader of all this stuff on plants, but ultimately, if you haven't read the list of plant poisons on Wikipedia, it's like, guess what? Look at all the plant poisons, right? Garlic, asparagus, broccoli, lemons, limes, oranges. It's all essentially poisonous. So try Kiltz's ice cream and put a little sugar in it. It's okay. But the eggs, add some extra eggs to Kiltz's and just like melt it in your mouth. That's so good, a little bit, and you will feel better. But the first trimester, your beautiful embryo needs to implant, and it needs to have none of the toxins. My belief is that a high plant-based, low animal fat diet is cause of all of our problems, right? How to increase the change for success IVF patients who have double infertility. Is that secondary infertility maybe? And again, what's the way? Kiltz always talks about you got to do the baby's way: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, ice cream, and salt. You don't even add the sugar to the ice cream, by the way. And look at the immune protocols in the Family Building Guide. Immune 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 is IVIG Humira. 3 is Neupogen, Plaquenil, Prograf, higher dose Lovenox. 2 has Lovenox and prednisone, and then 1 is just a little prednisone. The low dose naltrexone. Those things always help. But think about laparoscopy, hysteroscopy for endometriosis, or treat with the Orlissa or Letrozole or Lupron or Letrozole for 2 months. That helps. Take indomethacin during cycles. IVF got a surprise. It's just another one of the add-ons. Why do some people and not others? You can do the everything. You can do something. So it's a craziness in this business. You know, we should start off everyone on ERA, Receptiva, laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, all the genetic testing, all the testing of your embryos to see whether or not they're genetically, they're chromosomally normal or abnormal, but ultimately the PGS testing, PGT, PGA, whatever it is, PGM is not 100% accurate. Sorry. The difference between first infertility, secondary. So I've been talking. Can everyone hear me all right? By the way, I did an interview with Sophia Ruan Goucher on the A to Z toxins. Really great. And my sound wasn't working so well. But basically, primary infertility technically is never being pregnant. I take primary as never having a baby. Secondary is being pregnant, even though you might not have conceived. And secondary is I've had a baby. But I think that the causes are the same. The emotions could be the same. It's all the same ultimately. That's what I think, right? Thank you, Brown. Butter vintage. I love it. I need to rest my voice a little bit. All right. Light first sent me some meat and burgers and some fat. This is 100% grass-fed Wagyu fat. This is what you want to eat. And my bet is, again, if you're having nausea and vomiting, you gotta put some fat in the mouth. Fat is critical, but we're not eating fat because we're all afraid of fat. That's it. It's crazy. Neupogen alternatives. Yes, there are. Oh boy, I don't remember all of them, and I apologize, but you can. There are some insurance companies cover them. Neupogen, GCSF, granulocyte colony stimulating factor. For whatever reason, it helps with implantation and it helps have a baby, right? The baby's way. Remember that. Check it out. It's the way to have a baby, right? Don't give up. Have faith. Faith fixes all. It doesn't matter if I got my parents' old Bible. I love reading it because I know that their eyes and their fingers have touched it. But whether it's the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the New, the Old Testament, the Tao Te Ching, it doesn't matter. You have to begin to have faith and walk into faith every day. Someone do about killer cells in the uterus. Well, that's where the antimicrobial protocol comes in. The Levaquin Flagyl Valtrex, the antihistamine protocol, and all day long, go to one meal a day. And listen, the ice cream is when you're healed. But the ice cream is great without the sugar, without the vanilla bean, by the way. Don't use the vanilla paste with the alcohol, which might be in some of my older recipes. I'm working to get them out the door. And we got what we're going to do with the new cookbook. We have a new cookbook coming out, but you can check out Keto for Fertility Cookbook. Miss Maria Emmerich, who's my hero of life. She got me into this keto shit, right? She's the one that inspired me. And then she also was an inspiration for carnivore. And it's amazing. Team Sarasota, K2, I love you. Almost 12 weeks. First, let's see, our first thank you. Bridge McLean, awesome and amazing. Never, ever, ever give up, but give it up to God every single day. Faith. God is a label of the highest power. Whether you believe in God or not, it's us. That's it. Let's see. Soli, how you doing? I just had a failed FET, but it was pretty much same protocols before. When I had a miscarriage, should I change protocol? Only different was 3 days instead of 5. I don't think it matters the day of the embryo personally. First cycle 20, this time 14 days. Again, those days don't matter as much, but again, look at the family building guide on Amazon. It's a nominal investment to your fertility journey, right? But it's got all the things in here on the immune protocols. And look at immune protocol 3 and 4. It's 78 of the current journal, but there's lots out there. Like, if you got one, save it. They're going to be really valuable one day. It's got so much on mindfulness, on what you're eating and why keto, carnivore is a home run. And then all the medical treatments that are in the modern world. Plus, it even has some stuff on yoga, Tai Chi. Get in the resistance workout, right? What you resist persists, but get into it and it will change, right? Let's see. Matt Williams, how you doing? Stephanie Grading an embryo doesn't matter if PG. It doesn't matter, period, in my opinion. Like they graded me and kicked me out of school several times in my lifetime, but I kept on coming back. I kept on persisting, and voila, I made it. I think grading is inaccurate. I don't recommend it. And grading, but yet those graded embryos may be a little bit better. Let's see. I've got to find my. I know what I need. Gerl Steiner, right? Put a link and I'll get you a discount. Maybe. I don't know. It's amazing. Oh, I got this really great. So, Wagyu beef New York steak first light. This is a New York strip. I'll do the strip. It's a little fattier. You know, I'm the ribeye guy, and I'm having some Porter Road bacon later today. I'm gonna put both of these under the broiler, and I'm working on some really new ideas. We're doing some more on food, right? About post-pill syndrome and how long it lasts. Well, are you talking about whether or not you don't get a period, whether or not you see? I think the birth control pill long term is not good. Birth control pill and abortion pills. Obviously, abortion pill is one thing, but the majority of our stuff comes from plants that are deadly. But I would say that the birth control pill, usually it's safe. I'm not here telling you no one should use it. It's forget it. It has some really great benefits. But at the end of the day, there may be some long-term factors. But I would say month 2 or 3 in general on the post-pill syndrome. But it should heal up on you pretty quickly. If you're not, talk to your doc. Hey, if you want to get pregnant, you're waiting for a period, get checked on all this. Read Kiltz's Family Building Guide, which is CNY Fertility Family Building Guide. There are some great tips on reproduction. And don't forget Kiltz's Keto Guide, also on Amazon. The new version will be out probably August, September. Excited about it, which is adding a little bit more on why carnivore is the master class, right? Lisa, transfer a day 5 fare and a day 6. Absolutely. We do them the same time. And look at tips on success. Go to cnyfertility.com. Look at CNY fertility, right? It's meditation and prayer. That's what it is. Look at our family building guide. Lots on what you can do to help with them with success. First of all, put pictures on the wall of you, your partner, or you and your baby and a partner. All, it doesn't matter. But you got to believe, right? The Biology of Belief by Bruce Lipton. Sorry for walking away. If you haven't read The Biology of Belief by Bruce Lipton, you have to. I think, let's see, this week's book is Mind is the Master by James Allen on our mighty 5 a.m. in the Mighty Tribe. Next week's book, we'll do the Biology of Belief. Belief is really the most important thing in all of our lives. That's it. You got to believe, right? And belief is faith in the things that are unseen, right? Grading an embryo doesn't matter if PGT normal. So again, I don't think so. Aiming for end of August cycle. Can I request you? You can request me if I'm in, but I'm on phones. I'm doing transfers. It's a connection. But I'm going to do my best to be there for you. Kaparas, Becca, Schwartz, Marlee. Good morning. Good morning. Again, this is the Fertile Fireside Chat. The fire's off today. It's in the background over there. I'm kind of moving my things around. Everything fertile. And life is whatever you believe, right? You got to believe in babies, right? Left tube blocked. Do you think if I would be able to have medicated cycle? Yes, absolutely. The tubal blockage for IVF or fresh or frozen doesn't matter. But if you're attempting natural conception, I think fallopian tubes can heal in many cases. You got to go Kiltz's Keto, 1 meal a day. It's amazing. Game changer, right? LVC, Soli. Thanks very much for joining today, by the way. I appreciate everyone. Sub-Q versus IM shots during stims. W Vaz. I think sub Q works great for heavier, more fat on the body. You might try the IM, but I found that sub Q works pretty well. I rarely do it. 66. Let's see. What was the question? Let's see. Oh, I'm 66, Albert. 66 years young. I'm getting younger every day. My energy has been so amazingly vibrant. And what do I eat every day? Everyone. Kiltz, everyone knows what Kiltz eats every day. Steak, bacon, butter, eggs, and a little Kiltz's ice cream, maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, twice a week. It varies. But I'm also feeling the best I've ever felt. My weight, I mean, my whole everything. I get a little bit on my bike. I do a little bit of weights, but I do a lot of meditation and prayer. But it's all gratitude. It's the gratitude attitude of life. That's it. Cooking. I'm going to do some more cooking. Maybe I'll do cooking tonight in the either the tribe or before. I enjoy it. We're going to be doing. I'm going to be pulling out some recipes and doing some recipes. You guys send them over. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Garlic butter steak packets. Now, for all of us that are in the attempting to heal our bodies or reduce inflammation, I'm not one much for the yellow green orange stuff. I really work to stay away from most of those things. Does frozen embryo thawing take? It takes about 10 minutes, 20 minutes to thaw, and then we kind of watch them, and then we transfer them a couple hours later. I miss Italian pasta. Of course I do. I love it. But I don't miss the bowel bleeding, the arthritis, the psoriasis, the kidney stones, the migraines. It killing me. Don't forget Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, 7 a.m. meet up. Maybe I'll do the meet up in the kitchen tonight at 7. I'm going to get into the pottery studio a little bit. I'm going to get on my bike a little bit. And I'm going to get, and so anyways, all cause of Dr. Berry. Carnivore diet is the best thing that ever happened to me. Awesome. Solely Baker, Ken Berry, Sean Baker. Look at, even Paul Saladino, who talks a little bit about what is it, that the honey and fruit, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I still love his stuff. He's still a great guy. From time to time, depends on where you're at in this healing process. I was looking for my book on Saladino's carnivore and cooking. Great stuff. Again, you got to find out where you're at, how frequently you can do these things. But I'm one that says you gotta eat the fatty meat. Amino acid beef that improves your mood. No, it's the fat. It's the fat. The fat reduces inflammation more than anything. So here's the First Light grass-fed Wagyu fat. All right, I didn't bring my spoon, but it's the fat. It's the fat that's the key. Some of me see we don't need a high protein diet. We really carnivore is it's a fativore, high fat. I call us fativores. Ultimately, fat's twice the calories because in the ancient environment you wanted the calories. Now in the modern crazy environment, you don't want as many calories, but you still want the fat. PGS normal frozen embryo likely to have to changes survive in the thaw. Listen, 98% of those frozen embryos survive the thaw. That's it. Duck fat, Annabelle, I do duck fat all day long. Look at, everyone knows Kiltz occasionally does French fries fried in duck grease, dipped in mayonnaise and sour cream. But don't do it every day. Do it maybe once every few weeks. It's a once in a while. It's all right, Lisa, from time to time, not every 5 minutes, right? Pork belly for tonight. My pork belly is Porter Road. We're going to get some more Porter Road. I love their stuff. Snake River Farms is like they're my heaven. But I've been watching, there's so many on everywhere out there. It's the most amazing. Shannon, pork belly, and you got to eat the fat, pour the fat. If you do pork belly and ribeye, game changer. It's amazing, right? Let's see. Dutch Amy, good morning. Good morning. Crystal, good morning. Run to you, Taryn. Let's see. L. Frank, let's see, it's a good to guide in the natural way. You have to be careful not to become the one and the only one that creates not a pack, but people who follow. We're all co-leaders, my friend. This is a co-leadership journey in a gang and a tribe. All of us, because ultimately I'm not your doctor. I'm just someone else singing and dancing in the tribe, right? We're all around the bonfire. That's most important. Carter, Kinney, how you doing? Lisa, mayo and sour cream. Are you mixing those together? Yes, I love it. It's the best, gosh. But you have to make the duck grease mayonnaise home run and add a little Malden or Redmond salt. Lisa Wiedemann, carnivore doctor. You have to check her out. Home run. I did the meetup down in New Jersey. Oh my God, I have like 100 new best friends. I feel so invigorated and inspired because of Lisa Wiedemann, Dr. Lisa Wiedemann, who's an amazing, amazing woman who's singly cares about everyone. And that's what this journey is about. What I've learned is that modern medicine is really great, but we're missing the boat on the proper human nutritional solution. As Dr. Ken Berry says, the proper human diet. That's it. And I know Nisha's breastfeeding, and right from there, that little baby's going to go carnivore. Let's see, lost a lot of weight on keto. I've tried cooking in butter. What else can I do to gain a little weight? All right. Kiltz's ice cream. This is the time. You got to eat Kiltz's. Add a few more eggs, add a tablespoon of sugar, because white sugar from time to time is not bad for you all the time. Now, okay, I'm a sugar addict. I can't have any. Don't touch it. But you need more fat in your nutritional plan. Listen, diets are dead. Keto is pedestrian, but carnivore is the master class. Be there. And listen, I went to a restaurant yesterday. Okay, let me see if I can pick out the name of the restaurant in Princeton with my daughter Pilar. My daughter Pilar is amazing. Lukoil, Lukoil. Is that? Nope. Lukoil's my. Okay. It's gas station. Kiltz is crazy. Yes. Christine's on Witherspoon Street. Christine's. Listen, the first steak came out. It was overcooked. They took it. They were right back. They brought me a new steak. It was like the hanger steak. It was awesome with butter, a little blue cheese, some sea salt. It was amazing. Dutch, the dog talker. Listen, talk to your animals, talk to the trees, the birds, the bees. They're all alive with life. You listen, the universe is alive because you are, and you're the magic creator of the universe. It's as simple as that, right? All right. You are the creator of the universe, my friends. Each and every one of you are the goddesses and the gods. Red meat sensitivity. What's the next best thing in your opinion? Well, have you gone to the pork belly, pork ribs, a pork roast? Oh my God. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Listen, my bit is the glycobiome, and everyone knows about Kiltz's craziness on the glycobiology, right? The glycobiome trumps everything that you and I have been taught about the human body. The glycobiome is the Teflon shield. When it gets damaged in every cellular organ of our body, we get sick, right? The coronavirus, the new variant, by the way, is a change in its glycans. It changes its glycans, it changes its fingerprints, and it gets into us, right? Let's see, Vanessa Rodriguez. Check out the links on our support groups, but there's so many out there that you guys are creating and helping. We need more African descent women for egg donors. Please invite your friends. If you have embryos on ice, share them with your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we will be glad to take your embryos stored anywhere in this country where you want to make sure that you're going to be able to transfer them or discard them if that's what you want to do. But I'm encouraging everyone, don't discard them. Share them with someone else or hold on to them. You may need them one day. That's it, right? Moon, when do you recommend taking vitamin supplements? Intermittently feasting. Okay. If you're going to take a supplement, it's Kiltz's Nutritional Solutions, organ meats, and you could take them at night with your meals. You could take them in the morning. Listen, you don't have to take these with food, but whether you're attempting pregnant or pregnant, the organ meats are amazing. But if you're not going to eat them, Dr. Kiltz's Nutritional Solutions, check them out. We're working on a new label because I can barely read this. And then the molecular fertility supplements, the female and the male supplements. Again, the problem is the scientific literature doesn't confirm that everyone needs supplements. If you're doing it in your nutrition, amazing. And listen, if you're losing weight, you're in a calorie deficit. If you're gaining weight, you're in a calorie, right? You have more calories than your body requires. Now it depends. Are you trying to get fat or skinny? Right? Gain weight or lose weight, right? Thoughts on raw milk kefir for gut and brain health. No way. Deadly. Don't do it. The best thing for brain health is I'm going to say the Kiltz's baby's way, because you have to have the eggs, the butter, the beef, the pork, the organ meats. Listen, and if you're sensitive to cow's milk, look for goat milk, cheese, cream, and butter. And too much ice cream. Okay, what's Kiltz having? Kiltz is going to have First Light Wagyu beef, New York strip, and Kiltz's and some Porter Road bacon tonight. Maybe I'll put this on for you guys. Check out the Mighty Tribe, Kiltz's Mighty Tribe. It's my craziness a little bit, but I'm so inspired to share what I've learned in my life, that health and wellness is built in eating fatty meat. Bingo. With the Nutrition Solutions organ meat supplements throughout the IVF process and your pregnancy and beyond. Absolutely, Lina Bell. Sam, and let's see, Antha, safe to use CBD to help with inflammation during transfer cycle. Yes. You can also look at the antihistamine protocol. Steroids increase the dose. The Levinox increase the dose. Plaquenil, Prograf, Neupogen, weekly lipids. You got to eat the butter. Now, I brought some Kiltz cups down to the tribe, the Lisa Wiedemann's meetup, and I've got more to work on today. So I'm planning to get a little bit in my resistance studio before I get out there. Maybe I'll do a set of 3. Get on my bike a little later. Do a little light ride up the hill. And listen, I'm not pushing exercise. I'm pushing motion. You got to push yourself a little bit, right? These are game changers for all of us. Look at Dr. Solt and Zach Solt. Lots of really amazing energy, really gifting us with great ideas of improving your health. And again, whatever your size, shape, age, weight, gender description, color description, cultural description, you're perfect and amazing. You are perfect and amazing. It always starts in the mind. The mindset, the headset, right? I flew my airplane with Grant this morning. He picked me up in Trenton Mercer Airport in my Cirrus, and you got to have you got to be able to communicate. So you got to be able to communicate better with God, right? That's with yourself. So if you have the negative speak, the negative talk, you're going to feel negative. And if you haven't read, let's see, Biology and Belief by Bruce Lipton, you got to listen to it, read it. Again, this is next week. Let's see, Mind is the Master is the greatest book, but spilling water. Let's see, today's James Allen. I love the guy. Let me see my phone. I always got to go. This is my brain, right? The brain is over here, and the book is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. If you haven't listened to it, read it, you must. Cycle to start. It's driving me crazy. Jeanette, just get an ultrasound and blood work and we can get you started for sure. Sometimes you don't need to, or we give you estrogen, progesterone, and Lupron, and then get your menstrual cycles. Good morning, LA, Andra. I'm thinking of you, praying for all the success in your life. That's what we all need. And we have to all be thinking about success in our lives. That's so important. I spilled water. I got to mop it up before it ruins my desk. A little spilt milk is okay, but don't drink it. That's not right, right? Dutch, the dog tea, wisdom knows, sent a request. Let's see. Good morning from Iandra. Jeanette Soli, you are inspiring for me. That's why I go down with the meetup with Elisa Wiedemann, Carnivore Doctor, so many inspiring people. We're going to be connecting more lights and stars of connections. That's what we all need to be doing. Starlight. We're all the starlight, right? Pachango, good morning. If I don't pronounce it correctly, please forgive me. Let's see. Can you do good morning? Wife and I did trans in Colorado Springs. Awesome. And remember, stay on Kiltz's baby's way. Why? Because it's the most critical thing to do. That's it. Right? Is Stacy, are there any issues with starting to have a cycle recovering from COVID? No, I don't. Listen, but if you're not feeling well, give it a week, 2 or 3 more, right? Good morning, LA. When are you bringing CNY to Southern Cal? I was out there 2 weeks ago. I'm working on it. Really important to me that CNY is everywhere, but talk to your OBGYNs. Talk to your family practice doc. Can I call you back? Did you? Corley's on. What's that? No. I'm doing my live. You're on my live right now. If you can get Corley, other than that, I'll be off in about a half an hour. Okay, bye. The residents at Krause Hospital are amazing. They take care of our patients. They get admitted there. They're amazing. Raw organs. I don't eat raw organs, but yeah, I eat really rare organs, but not raw. But a lot of people do. They're good. There's no harm in them. But I'm a little neurotic. I love my stuff black and blue. So yes, natural transfer cycle this month. Megan, lining 5.3 and I had a lead Falk 70. The nurse thinks my cycle may have. Listen, she shouldn't say that. Let's give it a few more days. Maybe add a little bit of estrogen. First, add 2 milligrams of estrogen. Add it right now, Megan. That may help. Jen, how you doing from Japan? Let's see. Myra, just I see yesterday, unfortunately not pregnant. I'm so sorry. 3 frozen embryos. When I have another transfer with this next cycle, download the Family Building Guide on Amazon. Get a copy of it. Lots of new stuff in there. We'll help you with that. Call the team tomorrow, Myra. Start the medication injections again. Frozens, you don't have to do all the injections. Frozens are easier. You can do a light medicated, a natural cycle, ovulation predictor kits. But the Family Building Guide is awesome. Or go to cnyfertility.com. The website, www.cnyfertility.com. I think pork liver, duck liver, chicken liver, beef liver, absolutely. What time do you have your dinner? I usually have it 5 to 7. That's my best. And I don't go to sleep immediately, but boy, I'm tired after that. And I go to bed pretty soon. I usually get to bed by about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I think it's so important to do more rest. 1 meal, 1 snack, maybe. Okay, a little bit. Make sure, listen, get a little of the room temperature, slice it up, or cold, little cold butter, a little bit of Alden salt or Redmond sea salt. Yes. Oh boy, you guys are amazing. Bacon and red meat. Listen, bacon and red meat makes us strong. All of us. And listen, skinny is deadly in a famine. I never tell anyone to lose weight. You only use your weight. You use your fat because fat is the only energy for the mitochondria, not sugar, not amino acids. Amino acids make protein, and sugars are glycans for glycosylation. Cleveland area, totally love to travel to Columbus. Agreed. So Lisa Marie, thank you. Larissa, how are you doing? CNY to Columbus. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But the lab is expensive, and I want to keep my costs low enough so you can afford it. Otherwise, I'm going to double my prices, and I don't want to do that. Now, I'm on live all day today, right? Maybe we should start doing some fundraisers to help people that can't afford it. Many things we can do. You guys have these little groups that you might be able to share some things. We need more women of color to donate eggs. That's the most amazing thing in life is donation. Underweight, quit the last plant. Coffee. I'm off mango. I am off coffee 17 days right now. Appetite for meat doubled overnight. Gut issues resolved. Listen, plants are poisonous. If you haven't, you got to Google the plant poisonings on Wikipedia. And everything I've learned, just go to Wikipedia, plant poisonings. You'll see hundreds of cattle died because of eating plants. They die all the time. There's a journal called the United States Department of Agriculture's Journal on Plant Poisoning because they care more about livestock rather than human stock. We are money in their banks when we're sick, but when the cattle and the sheep are sick, they lose money, right? What are your thoughts on salt? I love salt. Zach Salt, Doc Salt, SOLT. But for me, it is absolutely important to add salt, pinch, and that's what I think is important for all of us. Ohio Health, please, Kieran, Columbus, Ohio, travel to Buffalo, my treatment. We'd be glad. More monitoring centers. That's what we're going to be working on, where you can get more advice and help to get pregnant naturally. But we have 5 or 10 IVF centers for retrievals and transfers around the country. That's what I'm working on. But I want to keep it affordable, accessible, and run by you. Luis, it's my pleasure, by the way. And I'm here. I'm a workaholic. I'm blessed to have Miss Tia, my partner, who sends me steaks, take care of me, make sure I'm cared for very well. My one beautiful daughter, Pilar, she's amazing. Certainly my ex-wife, Gina, amazing. Helped create so much in my life, especially my beautiful, amazing daughter. Most of all, my life is just so plentiful because I get to connect with all of you. That's so important to me. Grateful. I live in Buffalo, not far from, absolutely. Our Buffalo, Albany, and Syracuse, IVF in Colorado Springs, Dr. Fink, Brandis, who's our practitioner doing transfers and retrievals. Amazing. Dr. Magarelli is our scientific liaison now. He's kind of off the clinical practice. He's really helping us gather the science that's not snake oil science, right? Let's see. 26th, awesome Laura Sosa. We can see. I was there in Colorado last month, and I'm planning to go out there again very soon. Let's see. Next transfer. Hello from Egypt. Ashley, how are you doing? There's a lot, and we certainly need to do better on translating all of our books in different languages, making all of our websites more accessible to everyone. I just got a lawsuit threat by Seeing My Healing Arts because I'm not ADA compliant. Well, we don't want to be non-ADA compliant. We want to know what we need to do to be compliant. So if you can't read, can't hear, can't see, whatever it is we want to be, or whatever language is, that's it. Just waiting on my slow Jeanette. Again, we'll be glad to do ultrasound of bloods to see what's going on and help you in that journey. Bringing CMI to SoCal, Iandra. It's just everything I do, I put pictures on the wall. It's the mind game. The mind is the master. And that is so critical. It's critical, right? Let's see. I was in Princeton, vegetables. Doctor, which is worse, vegetable or bread? I think vegetables are worse than white sourdough bread from time to time because my bet is they have less antigens. That's what I think is most important. Kim Mercado, we're going to be working on getting more people. Let's see. Denise, consult November. Awesome. Larissa, can I DM you? Yes, you may, by the way. I'm on my Instagram, DM, Facebook. I don't get to my Facebook. I need to do that. We're really working on our teams to help more more volunteers. We need the volunteer coaches and the teams to help get better communication, because some days it's a shit show, right? Southern Cal, yes, Alana, visualize it, and I'm working. The timeline is, I always say Monday. When's Monday? I don't know. Let's see. Nivistem or Zoroxio, the same. Yes, you can take those. They're supposed to be as effective, and my team can help you with that for sure. Transferring 720 and be in Syracuse. I don't know about my 725 dates, but I'm there most of the time alone this run. Husband has a work project, and bonus kid is at cross country camp. Awesome. Listen, we're all there. If you don't have someone that you're coming with, we can help you. We're there to help you in every way we can, even if you're traveling alone, but you're never alone. Phone a friend, our CNY Fertile friends. It's critical. We're all part of the tribe. Kiltz's Mighty Tribe. I was at the meetup tribe with Lisa Wiedemann in the New Jersey Northeast meetup. Inspiring. We should do some Zoom meetups with everyone, some personal meetups with everyone on the fertility side and the healing arts side, because we all want to learn what can we do better to inspire all of us in our lives, right? Mind, mouth, and motion of the body. I get into my motion studio where I get on my bike and I do some lifting, and I'm inspired by Chafee Saladino, Baker, Bella, Raymond, Emily, Kelly Hogan, my hero. So inspiring. We all need inspiration. That's why it's good to go to church where you get inspirational words, not sinner words, right? You want inspirations, whether it's a band. And again, we're on fire because we are inspired every day. That's it. Very nice. She wants to get to know you. Let's see. Denise, the nurse I have, very nice, wants to get to know you and your partner. We're again, we're connecting with everyone in life, more inspiration every single day. Jennifer, and if I miss getting to everyone, please forgive me. Cancellation list. Something opens up. Will they call? Damn girl, yeah. Yes, absolutely. We're working to get everyone in as soon as possible. Asking the status on the Florida location. Right now we've ordered equipment. The interior construction is almost done. Chris Newcomer, Johnny, Nate, and CJ, and all those subs are like rocking and rolling. We're grateful. Another family building location for CNY. Then we're getting to Colorado. I apologize for the stains and we're going to be do a whole revamping to bring Colorado up. We're adding another REI doc to Colorado to help Fink and Brandis, because it's important to build the team for sure, right? I'm doing this on my own. Oh, let's see. Do this. I'm no part. Listen, Denise, we're all your partner in this. We're all in a partnership of health and wellness. The problem that I'm kind of upset about in life, but I'm not so upset. I'm working to teach other physicians, other practitioners, that keto carnivore is kick-ass, the most amazing thing. Gee, all the diseases that you have go away. And the ICD-10 code book, we're listed as diseased, right? If you label it, you enable it. If you label it, Denise, with love, right? We're all together, right? Lisa, Denise, Jeanette, all of us are working together. If someone's there at the CNY Fertility, we should build a new lounge for just a little hangout, right? I may be taking all the storage stuff, putting it downstairs, making a new kind of hangout lounge. Come and have some tea, some coffee, some water, to make all our lives and connecting. CNY Fertility is a healing center. That's what I made it. And I integrated CNY Fertility and CNY Healing Arts essentially as one entity which I think is a game changer. Hysteroscopy better before second transfer, after the first standing. Yes, hysteroscopy, D&C. Don't forget laparoscopy for endometriosis. What's the best way to clear endometriosis? Go Kiltz's baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Yes, ice cream, no sugar, but you can add it if you're not having any problems right now, right? But this is a game changer that I've learned and helps so many of us. And it's for life. I took pictures. So many people at the meetup in New Jersey. Check out Carnivore Doctor with Lisa and Kelly Hogan. You got to get some coaching and cheerleader. Right. Check out Bella. Check out Raymond and Steven and so many out there that we need coaches. Whether it's because you want to learn to do push-ups or jumping jacks or sit-ups, or you want to get in a work-in routine, right? You're working on the outside, but you want to do the real work on the inside. Whatever your size is, shape is, love it. That's it. Solely. Let's see. Jeanette, Denise M. Cooper, that's okay as well. That the nurse that is awesome. I'll ask you about what your wants, needs, and make is. My team is amazing. Melissa went off to upstate. She'll be back. But again, the clinical teams at all locations, Colorado, Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo, Dr. Ivanov in Philadelphia, Dr. Faruqi in Montreal. We're really working on getting more and more people. We need to be sharing the energy and vibration of health and wellness all the time, every day, in every way. That is the critical key of life, right? And to everyone, God bless you and thank you for sharing. Christina Marie, how are you doing? Mary Mills, Karen, Frenchie, awesome, always great. This is the Fertile Fireside Chat. What am I talking about? A fertile life, but fertility, right? It was great, Karen. I love you. You're amazing. We're going to do more together. I know it. Let's do a live. Let's see. It was amazing. Nicole, Cindy, hello, Karen again. Thank you. Sunny Boulevard. I grew up on LA Griffith Park Boulevard, right near Sunset Boulevard. Disconnected. I'm not sure if I missed an answer to my question. The I of Q. Let me get there. The I of Q. Disconnected. Mary Teets. What should I do? Look for it. What should I look for? Eggs, free range, cage free. All those things are great, but is the most important? No, it isn't. Listen, affordability, access, quality. If you're eating the bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, good cream, even if it's from Walmart or Price Chopper or oh boy, all those others, Costco, wherever it's at, Wegmans. I love Wegmans Butter Boy. I haven't had my Wegmans Butter Boy yet. And I've been off coffee for 17 days. Shit, amazing. It's hard. But I wanted to do something that was hard. And my one meal a day is hard, but it's the most amazing thing I've ever learned. I feel the best. I've always looked marvelous, right? Always looked marvelous. Whatever you look in the mirror and say, you look marvelous and I love you. That's what you want to do every single day, right? George, cheer. But again, organic, free range, great, but it's not the game changer, right? It's not, right? Jenny, Alberto, hello, Cindy, ice cream recipe. It's simple. 1 pint of cream, 1 egg. I usually use 2 vanilla beans, and then let's see, and then a pinch of salt, and then a little bit, and the salt's not necessary, and then a pinch to a tablespoon to 2 of white cane sugar. It depends where you're at on this journey. Listen, some people, I can never do that. Don't. But some of us who really are good at from time to time, once every 2 weeks or once a week, sometimes in 2 days. Pasture-raised eggs are best. Others are just marketing terms. Yeah, I agree with you. But again, for those that can find eggs at a budget, that I think it's still great, but you might check with your local farm, and maybe you can go in on a monthly deal with your neighbor, your other friends. There's got to be some ways. Really, what we want to do is support our local farmers. Certainly, the large farming methods. We're not here to chastise. They provide food for so many. What you want to do is get rid of the fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, pasta, bread, yogurt, milk. And I always say salad is nature's toilet paper. MSG, no, don't need it. Share how you gave up coffee. What I did was, okay, Cherish and Emily and Raymond and Stephen. I'm sure I'm missing someone there on the bacon, Bella's steak and butter gang. It inspired me. And again, I haven't given it up for good. I'm like off it. I can do it. It's easy. And by the way, you can Google my ice cream recipe on Instagram and also on Facebook, on YouTube, and I think on Facebook also. Wherever you're in this world, and it's vanilla, but sometimes you could put it a little bit. Lisa, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've got to come down there. Lisa's going to help me with some contacts, and maybe I have improved my eyesight for sure. But I do, again, I love the look of the eyes. PCP Rochester that supports the carnivore. I don't have any leads upstate New York, but listen, in my opinion, doctors are for emergencies and serious problems. There's no evidence that preventive medicine works at all. Love our eggs. Haven't bought eggs in the store since raising our chickens. Contessa Lattimore, Kane, thank you. Share where people can find your eggs or others. If you have the room, raise your own chicken, eggs, and all sorts of things. Maybe put a big cow in your backyard, right? Or pigs. Can you share? And Larissa, I've done it multiple times, by the way, and I haven't given it up. As I said, it's from time to time. That's it. Syracuse Wednesday. Yes, I'll be there this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think I'm there for the next few weeks because Dr. Corley, rock solid, gave me some time to spend to go to my meetup, to go to Colorado, spend time with my daughter, all over the place. Asking the status on the Florida location. Probably, we're training team members. There's a back order on equipment somewhere between September and December. But all we need to do. Thank you, Dr. Kiltz, for opening Sarasota for IVF. We're really excited about it. But we're looking for growing to help you, staying affordable. Rashid's also. Vegetables is deadly. Bee pollen, no good. Don't like it. Don't touch it. I do honey very infrequently. I don't do fruits of any significance. Process the plants for you. Alberto Hunk, absolutely. Listen, I eat vegans. Google it. What to eat and what not to eat. That is still the question. Etzita. Listen, even Dr. Mark Kleinman is talking about, Harmon is talking about, guess what? Fiber. Look at Dr. Paul Mason. And I'll tell you, I've been talking about for years, fiber is effing deadly for us. And it ferments in the colon, making heat, gas, alcohol, and aldehydes. Listen, oh no, they make fatty acids. Fuck, you don't need fatty acids in your colon. You're fine. Eat the fat. First Light, Wagyu Fetalo, pure. And put a little bit on your skin, right? And I know that there's so much out there. Put some on your skin, get in the sunlight, go for a walk on the beach with Lisa Wiedemann, carnivore doctor. You got to go for a walk in life, right? And it's really, life is a walk in the park, right? BMI going to IVF, Alana, whatever your BMI is, it's perfect. I am not here to tell you to lose weight, but what I want you to do is go to Kiltz's Baby's Way, one meal a day, and you will use that excess of fat you're carrying, which is basically famine feed, right? Nixie, I love you. How's Dean? Love you guys, your beautiful wife. All of you, we're here to help. It's not an easy road. By the way, it's not meant to be. And that's why humans have written amazing books to help us live a better life, right? Just some reading of the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the Old Testament, Marcus Aurelius, The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. You got to get reading, listening, moving, get on with it, right? It's easy. The best way to Google the right nutrition for humans. Listen, our cells are the same. We're not different. I know we're also unique and different. We have different metabolism. No effing way. It's the same. Sorry. You must and only burn fat. You either eat it or make it. And since no one's eating it, we're making it from amino acids and simple sugars in the liver via insulin. Done. And if you can't make fat, you die, right? Just be Kimmy. We're going to die, right? We're all going to die. Listen, you got to live the life like you're going to die tomorrow. Now, don't go too crazy jumping out in an airplane without a parachute and say, oh, I can fly. But amazing. Beach envy. We have Frenchie. Yes. Let's see. You guys are awesome. Meaty nurse. I'm just kind of going up and down. I'm doing an 11:15 live. I'm going to try to turn my Instagram around that you guys could be with me. Kim's Keto Kim 365. Kim's Keto 365. She's amazing. I'm excited about it. I always got to look up. My team is really good. Let's see. It's called Kim's Keto 365. I'm on with this. And you guys are amazing. I'm so grateful to everyone for joining me. If you're in any of our offices, do some videos. Tell us, about your journey. Share them. Connect with the nursing team, the front office, the back office. And if you're having challenges and we're not listening to you, excuse me, can you please listen to me? We're here for that, right? Annabelle, supplements, NIC, Kiltz's Nutritional Solutions and Molecular Fertility online. Get them. The nutrition are the organ meats. The molecular fertility has all the labeled supplements. But again, there's no FDA confirmation that supplements matter. All right. Jamie just became first round scheduled with the 5-day 3A on Wednesday in Buffalo. We're let's see, just became a beautiful, amazing baby God has given you. Wow, we're so grateful to God for giving you that. Awesome, amazing. Remember, doing it is better than do it. Do it is like do it. It's try it. But we're doing it is the amazing thing, right? I don't know. I don't do the announcements for the wins. Will and Jake, I think, do that. They're in the background, but I'm working to get Jake and Will to the front line on my mighty tribe. It's amazing. What is the best folate? I take beef organs in capsule forms and soy. From heart and soil, and take for brain as well. I think those are all good. You can get the molecular fertility supplements for men and women, and it has the folate supplements. Methylfolate, some people believe, is better. Lorena, my pleasure, by the way. From the CNY, do we get them? Yes, you should be able to get them, CNY or drkiltz.com, or just Google molecular fertility supplements. 6 ICSI transfers, and they all end up with chemicals. We have even tried with donor sperm due to male factor. But let's see. Listen, again, the baby's way is kick-ass amazing. You got to do that. And go to Kiltz's Keto and the Family Building Guide. I think those are home runs. Let's see. These are the home runs, right? Check them out. Listen and check out our Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I'm not doing Twitter yet, but maybe LinkedIn, all these things scheduled with a 5-day. Awesome. Thank you, Lord Creator, for the day. Thank you to gods and goddesses. Thank you to the sun gods, the earth gods, the water gods, the fire gods. Thank you to you. I'm going to be on in 15 minutes with Kim's Keto 365, talking about her methods of why keto. And we're open. Clary Berry, hello. Adelier, hello. Greg, good morning. French Unana, thanks to everyone. Gibby, and share this with your friends and family members and even your foes alike. At Crazy Kiltz has one mission in life: make us all the healthiest and the best ever. Why we're in the alive category? Because you want to get creative. Again, put a canvas on the ground. That's all you need. And throw it down outside. Get some canvases, some paints, and start painting. This is your life. I love you. Let's see, was protocol 3 antimicrobial, but FET was unsuccessful. Go to level 4, make sure you're doing Kiltz's one meal, and it's the baby's way. And maybe we'll do a cooking a little later. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. And thank you, everyone. StreamYard again. I'm coming back in about 15 with Kim, Kim's Keto 365. I'm excited about it. I always love talking to new people. Tell us who we should be interviewing. And we want to interview you on all of this journey, by the way. Should I stop taking the supplements from start with the neg and my blood work just came back and really liver enzymes, liver enzymes are mostly damaged by carbohydrates, but sometimes some of these supplements may be an issue. So you might change it. Nether way to lower high TSH, kitty, carnivore keto, one meal a day, add the fat. I think that's it. Bye, everyone. Bless everyone.